What if I told you, some food products sold in India have faced bans or restrictions in other countries? Not because they are instantly dangerous, but because different countries follow different rules. This is not a story about good food or bad food. This is a story about standards. And to understand this, we start with something very familiar. Kinder Joy, a product almost every child has seen. Bright packaging, toy inside, chocolate outside. But in 2022, Kinder products were recalled in parts of Europe. The reason? Possible contamination with salmonella bacteria. Now salmonella is not something small. It can cause serious food poisoning, fever, stomach cramps, infections. And in some cases, it can be dangerous for children. But here's where things get interesting. Not all Kinder Joy products worldwide were banned. Only specific batches, in specific regions, were recalled. In other countries, including India, the product continued to be sold. So the question is, was the product unsafe? Or was it about how different countries respond to risk? Because in food safety, the response matters as much as the problem. Some countries take immediate action. Some investigate longer. Some apply stricter limits. Same product, different decisions. Now let's move to another example, something even bigger. Maggi noodles. In 2015, Maggi was banned in India itself. The reason? Tests suggested high levels of lead and confusion about MSG labeling. Lead is a toxic metal. Even small amounts over time can affect brain development, especially in children. So naturally, this created panic. Maggi was pulled from shelves. Production stopped. People stopped buying. But after months of testing, Maggi returned. Why? Because further tests showed that the product was within safe limits. So what happened? Was the product unsafe at first, or was it a case of testing differences and regulatory pressure? This shows something important. Food safety is not always black and white. It depends on testing methods, sampling, regulations, public response. Now let's talk about Indian spices. Brands like MDH and Everest. These are not small brands. They are used in millions of homes. But recently, some batches were flagged in countries like Hong Kong and Singapore. Why? Because of a chemical called ethylene oxide. This chemical is used for sterilization. But in high amounts, it is considered harmful, and even linked to long-term health risks. Now here's the key point. Different countries have different limits. A level acceptable in one country may be considered unsafe in another. So when these products were flagged, it wasn't about banning all spices. It was about exceeding specific limits. Which again shows, this is about regulation, not panic. It's about awareness. Because the real danger is not always in the food. It's in not understanding what you consume. Same product, different rules, different decisions. So don't just believe headlines. Understand them. Because food safety is not about what is banned. It's about how it is controlled.